Hi, I'm Darren Young with Generation Custom Drums. I build walnut. This here is a walnut drum kit. This is a 4-piece jazz kit with solid walnut shells, solid ash hoops.
So it's walnut shells and ash hoops.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything is solid wood, has incredible resonance. These drums are surprisingly light. This tom probably only weighs about 5 pounds.
Wow.
So when you play that thing, everything resonates. It's just incredibly warm tone. So what I mean by solid hoops and solid shells, you can see these hoops are not laminated together. They're blocks of wood, finger jointed together.
Hey, let's take a close look at that. So you can see that, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you make every aspect of this except the hardware?
Yep, and sometimes I'll even make the hardware.
Okay. Go right ahead.
These shells are a 1/4 inch thick, which maybe sounds thick for a ply shell, but for a solid wood shell, that is quite thin.
Okay.
Which gives it a really nice, deep, rich, warm tone.
I love the look of the bass drums, how those hoops are mounted. It's just so clean. All the lines are very clean. It's pretty. Yeah.
This is probably one of the fanciest snares I've ever made.
It's really intricate.
So this is also a solid wood snare. You can see on the inside, same as on the outside. Also a 1/4 inch thick. And it's just, again, a fancier way of laminating wood together.
Now it looks, from the look of the seams, it looks like it's a block shell drum. Is that right?
It is. Solid block wood shell drum. You can see how this, just imagine these lines extending 4 feet.
Yeah.
So you have this long board that's glued up with all these different woods. And then you cut that at 45s and then put the edges together and flip every other one to create the zigzag. And then you cut the points off. And that's what you make your staves from.
Amazing, yeah. That's a lot of work.
It's, you know...
I mean, it's a lot more work than...
It's a lot more work than a plywood drum, that's for darn sure.
Yeah.
But, you know, I could probably make this shell in 6 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Not finish it, obviously, but I could have it all glued up in about 6 hours.
Yeah.
That, you know, as far as drum building goes, I guess that's a lot of work. But and this kit over here is ash, again, a solid wood stave construction. Has a much more modern kind of brass look to it. The fade I did, first what I did was I filled all the grain with black, which gave it the black accents in here. And then I sprayed a fade with some water-based aniline dye onto the shell. It's just raw wood pretty much at this point. And then put lacquer coat over that to the point where it is now. So this, because it's a stave drum, you have the option of doing various types of wood with one drum, just like that zigzag snare. So this one I just did every other stave, an ash and a walnut, ash walnut, just to give it a little extra look to it.
So are all your drums fitted with that same badge I'm looking at right now?
Well, they should be. Yes, typically I would have all my badges on them. Right now I'm a little behind, but I'm going to get those on there.
So do you hand make those badges?
No, I have a friend of mine who has a laser engraver.
I see, okay.
He's the one that does those for me, and
all right.
So I'm thankful for that.
Well, they're really beautiful drums, and thanks for the tour.